Greetings, Earthlings! Mary Sanford here. I'm here with my friend Michael DeMaria for one last little clip here. I want to talk to Michael. Michael is a clinical psychologist, but also a soul mentor with very many years of experience, 35 years experience.
Yeah, over 35 years.
So I really was interested in finding out what he thinks about all this. You know, we've been talking about gratitude and letting go and the ideas of loss and also how music can help people, really release a lot of these things and express the gratitude and all that kind of stuff. So, my question for you today is would you name one thing that you're grateful for today? This is our little gratitude exercise where we name one thing we're grateful for and one thing we're letting go of. So one thing that you're grateful for today.
Well, I'm grateful we've gotten a chance to reconnect. It's, we've known each other now, gosh, I think over 10 years.
Yeah.
And probably 12, 13 years. And it's been great. We haven't seen each other in person in a while. And I love playing music, and you're such a talented flautist.
Thank you so much.
So it's been fun, and I'm grateful to be here with you today.
Excellent. And then we talk about something maybe you'd be willing to let go of today for your personally, so that you could be happier and more at ease.
Yeah. So I'm working on healing a bit of plantar fasciitis in my right foot. So, I'm an athlete. I do, I walk miles and miles a day, and I stay very active, and it's really I've been struggling letting go of being okay, that it will heal, but like this sense of I want to let go of my frustration over not being 100% right now.
Yes, excellent. Frustration has a lot to do with any kind of physical pain or tension, and so the frustration actually multiplies your problems, and so when you let go of that, you have less problems.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
So
letting go of that frustration and letting go of thinking that we're supposed to be pain-free all the time, which just is not possible, realistic.
Everybody hurts.
Everybody hurts
sometimes.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's great. And so I'll do my little gratitude exercise for today.
Okay.
Because I'm so grateful to be sitting here with you after I haven't seen you in forever. And he has a beautiful place here. He showed me all of his flutes and drums, and we've got to hang out and play some music together. So I'm so thankful for that. And then just a chance to talk to you about some of these things, the anxiety, depression, and whatnot. And so I'm very grateful for that. And today I'm letting go of worrying.
Nice.
All worry about anything. Just since I've been here since 1 o'clock, that's what I made my decision. I'm just going to let go of any worry. Not forever. I mean, that wouldn't really be human for me to try to. That would be a very lofty goal, actually.
Sure.
But just for now, while I'm here with you, I've let go of all worry about anything.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So anyway, so I want to talk to you just for another minute or so about this idea of healing, recovering from, letting go of the feeling of loss after you've lost, specifically after you've lost time due to illness, or maybe depression, or maybe if you're like I was on medication that made me very sleepy for about almost 5 years, and I felt like I had lost that time because I was just barely able to function. But could you speak to us a little bit about how about that particular subject of loss, especially when it pertains to like time, like that?
Yeah, that's such a great question, Mary, and I think it's something we all struggle with. And one thing I can relate to, I'm now 63. It's only how much time do I have left, and I can go in that direction too. And I think what helps me most, and what I really try to remind people, and this has a lot to do from my meditation practice. So the more you meditate, the more you really try to notice, our mind is like a film projector, and you have the light bulb and you have the film strip and then you have the screen. And what's flowing through our consciousness all the time are thoughts, feelings, and sensations, right? They're flowing through our awareness. But those thoughts, feelings, and sensations are not who we really are, which includes thoughts about the past. Because the past really doesn't exist. It is a mental representation of the mind. So I tell people, you're not your thoughts, feelings, or sensations. You're the light bulb, that pure light of consciousness, that pure light of awareness. And what's so interesting is the very thing we do about worrying about anything, but in particular I've lost time, is you're thinking time is some kind of finite amount of something. And when we drop into the timeless now, that's actually where eternity is. So I tell people, like, when you feel like you're running out of time or haven't had enough time or need to make up for lost time, you're actually in this really strange spiral of a present kind of a mental representation. So if you need more time, where do you go? You go to eternity. And where is eternity? It's in the now. So when we drop out of our minds, like when we're playing music, right? I always say the goal of a song is not to get to the end, right? In fact, when you're in the midst of playing, there is no beginning, there's no end, there's no past, there's no future. You're totally immersed in the playing. We're allowing ourselves to be played, right? That's, to me, my main guiding philosophy is each moment is a note in the song of today. And so
Beautiful.
For me, it's like, imagine your day as being a song and be as present as you can to what you're hearing, seeing, tasting, touching, smelling. And that includes, like, when sadness comes up, you can't push it away, but allow it to float down the river. So it's kind of like, this is how meditation works. It's like, okay, I've lost so much time. What you do is you label that thought, and you imagine being a little boat floating down the river.
Beautiful.
I'm worried about what might happen tomorrow. Thought, let it float down the river. And the more, like, we do this with people with severe PTSD, like somebody who, serious accident or trauma, war, whatever. We tell them that thoughts take you into the past and future, which is not good, because the past we're regretting, future we're being anxious about. So when we're immersed in sensation, this is the interesting thing. Thoughts take you into the past and future, and this is actually a little mantra we can share with your listeners. I'm not my thoughts are not reality. Say that with me. I'm not my thoughts are not reality. Again, I'm not my thoughts are not reality. One more time. I'm not my thoughts are not reality. My thoughts are a commentary on reality. What brings us to reality is sensation. So I tell people, like, this is somebody with trauma. Let's say you're at the grocery store and you're feeling anxious. Like, you're looking at the checkout person and you look at their shirt and then you tell yourself, purple shirt. Trace the outline of their body, because whatever you're seeing, testing, tasting, smelling brings you into the moment. Present moment awareness. And then the past and future dissolve. And then, like, just the question, how do I make up for lost time, is a thought that's going to get you more anxious, because there is no way except being fully present, which also does have a lot to do with letting go. Because for me to play and be immersed in a song, right, what do we have to do? Do I have to dwell on that? Oh, that was a bad note. No,
you got to keep moving.
You got to keep moving.
Got to keep going.
Right? We know
Show
this.
must go on,
right?
darling.
And the worst thing you can do is, oh, I screwed up, and I got to stop. I mean, it's like, no.
I know, when I mess up, it's like I get nervous. Right. Oh gosh, everybody's hearing me now. Right. What if I mess up again?
Yeah. Well, that's where
you have to try to
go. You flow.
Keep going.
You go with the flow.
Just keep going.
Miles Davis was great with saying there was no such thing as a wrong note.
Yes, I remember that.
It was always it's just what comes next.
Yes.
And so you can make it, like if I play a note out of, somebody says, oh man, that note was out, so it's perfectly out.
Yes. Perfectly imperfect. Darling.
So no wrong notes is another way I like to say it. So say that with me.
No wrong notes.
No wrong notes. So for me, the answer is be even more present, release the past, release the future, let yourself be fully present in this now, and then that's how you're going to be rich, uh, live a rich life in rich relationships, and you're going to whatever you like. For me, those lost years is just making you live much more passionately now.
That is so true.
You know, if you hadn't had that happen.
I am so thankful for that, you know, because I have these special glasses on now.
Yeah.
Where I see everything so crystal clear every moment, how precious
Yes.
each individual
Yes.
moment is, and how can I live it to the most fullest.
Amen.
Because before I was all about the fun, you know,
Right.
I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna live every moment to its full, but now it's like 10 times
10
that
times that,
after
yeah.
what I've been through, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful eye-opening
Yeah.
experience, you know, in that way, and makes it very unique. So
yeah, no, it's beautiful. I always say, you know, the inconvenient truth is suffering is required for awakening the soul and opening our hearts and deepening our experience. And although that suffering is so challenging at the time, you're so much, even since I've seen you since going through all that, you're that much more present, your heart's that much more open, you're
Thank
that much
you.
more grateful. And so it's deepened you.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
You're so
for
welcome.
seeing me today and for the interview. And peace be with you, Earthlings.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.